Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL Week 8 preview between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens. Let's start with the Cardinals in this game, looking at what they can do to attack the Ravens defense. When you're this aggressive as a defensive football team, as are the Baltimore Ravens, the kryptonite is the quick passing game. So I will say get Larry Fitzgerald in a situation where you're going to see a lot of slants, a lot of comeback routes, because he has the solid ability, great ability to break tackles and also wall off defenders. And what that is going to do is set the Ravens up for the double moves, the deep pass, and that's where Cobb can have some success and be a little bit more accurate down the field. But right now, the short passing game is your friend if you're the Arizona Cardinals. So I would say play small ball against the Ravens this week. Also offensively, whoever's going to be back there in the backfield at the tailback spot, they have to step up and fill the void. Yes, you're not Beanie Wells, but you have to do something to keep this offense on pace and not put all the pressure on the passing game. Defensively coming in, you have to pick your poison. Do you stop Flacco? Do you stop Ray Rice? You stop Ray Rice and you make sure you put this game on Flacco's shoulders. I like Flacco a lot, but until he's able to prove that he can step back there and fire it 40 times a game, that's not his game style. That's not what Harbaugh wants to do as an offense. So the Cardinals have to be aggressive in stopping the run. And that's with obvious running situations, whether it be 1st and 10, 2nd and medium. Obvious running situations, sell out, stop the run, and force these guys to beat you through the air. I still have some questions about that secondary, but if they can compete enough and get into obvious passing situations, the Cardinals can be successful. Now you look at the Ravens come to this ball game. One thing that you should have saw last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers when they played the Arizona Cardinals is the safety play. Safeties can be had for the Arizona Cardinals. So I look for tight ends, Pitta and Dixon, to have a field day. If they can just control the middle, that's going to keep those safeties at bay. Flacco will have some opportunities to hit those wide receiver targets deep down the sidelines because he has a big arm, and one play he loves to throw is that deep in route or that dig route. So Flacco can have some success, but it's all about influencing the safety. So you got to keep those safeties at bay. Also on defense, you look at what the Cardinals do well. There's talent out there on the flanks. They may be a little bit light in the backfield, but there's talent out there on the flanks. So I say the Ravens have to be careful. They cannot give up inside release. What you want to do is make sure you have these wide receivers release outside. You give up inside release to these wide receivers. One, Fitzgerald has the size. Two, the receivers like Doucette and these other guys, I'm sorry, his name slipped me for right now, but these other guys have speed to catch it. They go Roberts, that's his name. These guys can catch it and make the first guy miss. So you never want to give the Cardinals wide receivers inside release. Always stay on the outside, wall these guys off, and you be in better position to play those passes. As Cobb doesn't have the arm strength, so you may see a lot of opportunities to catch interceptions. Now let's look at some X factors in this ball game. The X factors for the Arizona Cardinals will have to be whoever is going to line up at running back. You have to have balance in order to beat the Baltimore Ravens. If they're not able to get balance, they're going to have a long day. Now you look at the Ravens X factor, it has to be the defensive line. The Cardinals right now struggle up front in pass pro. You don't want to hear that when you're facing the Baltimore Ravens, and they have to make sure that D-line stays in the backfield each and every play, which is why I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. I like the way they play defense. I think this game is going to be the one where you may see another QB come in and get some ticks because of Cobb may be a little bit ineffective in this matchup, but I think the Ravens come in and play a sound game at home and win it again with defense. Geez, well, we heard that before. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.